Hey guys, what's going on? I'm back. I'm crying and shit, but I'm back. This short notice. I just came out of the hospital. I ain't bothered combing my hair to show you how I feel. Is it serious stuff? Do they want to amputate my foot? I'm diabetic and I just had a freaking an FM blister. Can I die? Yeah. I'm attached to this effing machine right here. Antibiotics. I'm crying and shit, but I'm still here. Sorry, YouTube, get me, kick me out for bad words, whatever. What the hell does it matter? I had a sister laugh at me. Been in the hospital for 5 days and poking me and stuff. IVs, antibiotics. I might as well become an antibiotic, full of antibiotics. And all my freaking competitors, all those other people doing movie reviews, like you ain't gonna see much. You're gonna have my passion. You're not. I bet you $1,000,000 you're not gonna do what I'm doing. You go into trials and tribulations, and I'm not afraid to come in the camera and do it. Y'all are afraid to be yourselves. Y'all are afraid of all my competitors are afraid to be themselves and be all prideful and stuff. Am I getting more challenged than you? Maybe. You're never gonna have as much passion as I do and go through that crap that I've been through. I don't care, man. I don't have pride. I don't care. We got one person in here. I wonder who it is. Friend or foe, I don't care. I'm probably gonna scare people. Who cares? I want people who are gonna be that want to be here. I'll probably still have a show. I got my tissue. I started crying before I get here, and how much passion I have, how much stuff I've been through. 6 weeks. 6 weeks. I got to go to the clinic and get antibiotics. Check this out. I'll show it again. I think it's called a decapitator or something. It's actually in my vein. No joke, man. If it's a pity party, who cares? If I want to do a pity party, who cares? This is my platform. It is actually good. What if I didn't have this and I wasn't doing this stuff on YouTube and stuff like that? I would be freaking crying in a corner when nobody see. I'm just expressing myself. Some people are going to care about you, some are not. Find out who cares about you and who doesn't. Say who's a liar and a faker. I have family members that are fakers. All the stuff I've been through in the hospital, freaking sister last week, oh my God. I'm trying not to say bad words about this. I'll say this, screw her. Laughing at me. Been in the hospital. Screw her. I don't care about you. Don't care about me. You don't care about me. Why should I care about you? Now the sister helping me. What would I do if she wasn't helping me? I'm still gonna go on the show. This is my crazy pity party intro. I don't care. Y'all critics, come get it. Come give me your critics. I'll hear whatever you have to say. Pity party, whatever. I've had my critics. So what? There's a critic in every room. I'm just speaking from the heart, and I'm gonna sound arrogant. I don't care. I think I'm better than a lot of people. You know why? Because I have a good heart. But there's always somebody better than you. I know there's people with better hearts, but I want to know. And whoever's in the room, start chatting if you want. Nobody chats. Oh, well. So what? Might die tomorrow. Who knows? Who cares? I need a lot of help. This machine, I gotta carry it with this hand. I'm not dumb. They didn't even tell me, but I gotta make sure I don't drop this machine. I gotta use this for 6 weeks every freaking day. Not even Sunday off. Every day. Every effing day for 6 weeks. I'm gonna say this straight out, and I wasn't saying it before. I've said it before, but I'm gonna say it more, and I'm gonna emphasize it this time. There's different religions out there. Believe in who you want. But I'm going to say it right now. I don't suffer. I live in this life for myself. I live for Jesus Christ. I am a Christian. I don't say in the show because I don't want to offend anybody. I accept Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior. Anything good I do or impress people, whatever, I give all the credit. I take no credit for nothing. All right, Tyler. Hi, Tico. I'm crying like a little one. I don't care. Y'all say it's a pity party. I don't care. Say whatever you want. Not really, Tico. This is a machine that gives me medicines. I have to go to a clinic every day for 6 weeks. That's like 42 days. I know why I'm going through this. My beliefs. Jesus and God, they're testing me. I have to pass these tests to go to heaven because I don't know one day I might die. I ain't afraid to die. I don't even know I'm freaking crying. YouTube is probably going to ban this show. Who cares, right? Doesn't matter. Thank you, Tico. They almost wanted to cut my foot because I'm diabetic. I don't know if you understand that. I kind of miss Troy. Me and Troy have been going through some problems, Shrimp, too. This is a life-changing experience. Here we go. This is what life is all about. When there's stuff like this, you're never going to be the same again. I was already hard. I was already mean or whatever, or nice, whatever. Nice, mean, whatever. I know I'm freaking passionate. I just went through the hospital they're picking at me IVs, whatever. Yes, I know they're trying to help me, but it hurts like hell. I don't know what I'm going to change to. Diego, I appreciate it, man. If you see Troy, tell him I miss him. I miss Shrimp, but sometimes I just can't be friends with him. How you doing, Tico? I might post something tomorrow, whatever, but I need to really take care of myself. I used to play video games, but I don't even play that much then. I'm going to play less now, probably. I'm not being mean to God. I'm suffering for God. I love Jesus. I love God. Do you want to get to God? You have to go to Jesus first. I love Jesus. I love Jesus Christ. I accept Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior. And I believe and I have faith that Jesus walked this earth. I believe Jesus went and walked water. I am a Jesus man. You want to go to God, you go to Jesus first. For God so loved the world, I gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him shall never perish. Okay, I don't even know I'm saying it. For God so loved the world, he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him shall not perish. You believe in God, you're not going to perish. If they were to cut off my foot, it's okay. When I die, God will give me another foot. He'll give me a whole body. That's why I'm not that scared. Why am I crying? No. I'm even crying because I have family members that don't care. Screw them. Have them laugh at me. I've been in the hospital, whatever. Look at my freaking eyes, how they're raging. Yeah, Tico, I don't know why you're telling me bad words. You're being nice to me one day and you're telling me bad words. Why are you telling me bad words? Are you telling me bad words because I don't spend time with you? I'm sorry I don't spend that much time with you, bro. And then right now, even worse, I have to take care of myself. I have to go take medicines. I gotta wash my feet. I gotta make appointments. Gotta go to the clinic. I gotta make sure I eat right. I have to get my diabetic meter. There's always something to do to take care of myself. If I miss one of those things, I can die. This is no joke, man. It's not. Yeah, I sound like a whiny, you know what? I don't well, so what? Jacob, you pray for me. Anybody who wants to pray for me, pray for me. I will pray for you. You know what? I ain't gonna lie. I have forgotten to pray for my fans, and I will start praying for you. But I just have so many things in my mind I gotta think about. I think everybody would agree that I need to think about taking care of myself, but I don't need freaking family members laughing at me like a stupid sister did. Screw her! She didn't care about my future. Screw her. Do not waste your time on people that don't care about you. Pay attention to the ones that do care about you and have your back. That's the best advice I could give you. There's a lot of crappy people ain't worth your time. Same thing at the hospital. There were some nurses that didn't care. They didn't care if I go crack my skull, and then some were okay. No, take care. Some are like, take care of yourself in the shower. Don't fall. And then we have other nurses. They don't care. Oh, just pull in the thing and you fall. That's a little late. If I fall down and crack my skull, what does it matter if I pull a little emergency string? I brought this. I don't have no tissues. Sorry, I have boogers and all that. Who cares? How you been, Tico? There's not that going to be that many people because I did this short notice, maybe. I will probably tell people come look at this video. They missed it. Come look at it. People are busy or stuff. Nobody kneels on the throats today. I thought I had to go on as fast as I can. Tico, I don't think you talked to Shrimp and Troy, but let them know that I'm doing a live cast thingy. I might just go an hour and stuff. It's kind of weird me just talking about this stuff and then go to my videos. Goot. What is Goot? What are you trying to say, Tico? You gave me a like. Thank you. Hey, it's something, man. I don't know how much YouTube treasures likes, but I treasure likes to show that people care about me. I'm going to play with you guys. I've never done this before. I threw up paper in your face. 3 points. I'm not disrespecting. I'm just having fun. I just want to try it. There, I vented out, and I'm laughing again. It's a roller coaster feelings and stuff like that. I might just start going over. We're into 13 minutes. Wow, I thought it'd be 30. I might just start going over movies and stuff. All right. Maybe that pity party's over. Gotta carry this around, man, for probably 41 days. I did one. I went to the clinic. They put me on antibiotics. I got to be there for an hour and a half. They put you in a small room and a sofa and all that. I don't want to take this out that much. Let me show you guys. Now, so my friends, I will show you another thing. This is a little computer thingy. This gives me my antibiotics. And here, let me show if hopefully I don't tear this. I don't know if I can take this out. I don't want to take it too much because I don't want to break it. There's my antibiotics. Oh, wow, I finished it. I'm almost done, I think. It's supposed to be done. It's full. Can you see that? Wow. I got to do it at home. It like 2 sessions. This machine gives me. Let me adjust this. Put it back the way I found it. This machine is supposed to shoot me up with antibiotics. It's in there in the bag. This bag is on. Drop it. I'm gonna mention your name, and I shouldn't because B gets mad. Alexa and Bunny. I'll ask you want to see this video because you're probably busy right now. Maybe Troy and Shrimp. I don't want to talk to Shrimp too much because he didn't just start with the precious stuff, and I don't want to hear it. But I could probably be friends in the future. But he needs to learn how to behave himself properly so I can be friends with him. I kind of want to talk to Troy, but I don't know. I don't know why. I love you guys, man. Even when I get along with my friends and stuff like that, people I don't know. I like to say that people I'll never meet, even in the past, people that died, whatever. Sorry, I can't meet you. I don't know why I think like that. People in this world that I never meet. Hi, how are you? Sorry, I never got to meet you. Maybe in my brain I want to meet everybody, but that'd be a lot, huh? And millions of people. Okay, let me close this up. And I did come with an attitude that probably won't beat my competitors, but I'm gonna give them all I got. They're ahead of me. They know how to do social media. And all that's how they get viewers. I'm more entertained and I'm better than them, most of them. And I care about you guys more. They just want to charge you, have you see your videos and charge you, and super chats and charge you. They don't care about you. They only care about money. I'm the one that cares. I'm supposed to get all the viewers. Hey man, if they have like a family support, they need to take care of themselves, I guess. But beware, I don't care because if I beat you, it's not on me. I have to do the best I can. Maybe one day I'll beat you. And hopefully I get my material. I got material coming up, man. I just don't know. I have to take it by day. I could be gone tomorrow. They could chop off my foot tomorrow. Who knows? Okay, Tico's back. Oh, you said you were good, Tico. I'm sorry. I might just go over movies. This bag, I gotta have it with this arm to make sure it never falls. Because if I drop and break the machine, I'm screwed. Nothing good will come out of it. This is a wire, and it's attached to this thing that they put in my vein, which is actually doesn't feel that bad, but there's a thing actually in my vein. It has this thing. It's actually attached to my body. It's a decaficator or whatever. It's like three things. I don't know if you can see it. God love you and me, yeah, bro. Don't forget, Jesus loves us too. I don't know, man. I don't know. Well, I guess I gotta live my life the best I can, but right now I can't do much because I gotta take care of myself. It's just really stupid machine attached to me. Maybe I should say stupid. It's keeping me alive, not to chop off my foot, whatever. If you're diabetic and you get boils in your foot or whatever because you're not washing them, whatever, man, it really stinks. So take care of your foot, please. You're diabetic. Don't go through what I'm going through right now. Check your feet every day. I know they told me to me, like, okay, check your feet, but really check it because you get a boil, a blister, and it pops, you're screwed. You end up in the hospital like I did. Hey, Tico, you still play Fortnite? What else do you play? Excuse me. I'm going to blow my nose. Hope I don't have a booger hang or anything. Doing my best, ladies and gentlemen. This is officially the first time I've cried here. I couldn't cry before. It's hard for me to cry. And Tico, who you been hanging out with? You been hanging out with Timmy T? Timmy T's a singer to a song. One more time. I didn't know how much I love you. One more time. Let me put my arms around you. Something lonely life without you. Can we give it one more time? I'm gonna put all the musicians, all the singers out of business. Yes, and my favorite YouTuber. Is it me? Let me guess. Who's your favorite YouTuber? Who? Sorry, Albert. aDestroyer, yay! AK Alberto, yay! Or do like the Spartans, hooyah! They put the things in the air and they wave their hands like they just don't care. You and Techie. Who's Techie? Techi. I wonder who Techi is. Have I met him? I might just get the ball in the roll and start the show. Got bananas over here. I brought movies that you maybe seen before, but I'll talk about them. I do have movies you guys haven't seen, but I have to go deep in my closet to walk-in closet. There's a lot of junk in there. It'll take me a while, and then I gotta carry this bag, so I don't know if I will do it. I gotta be careful not to drop this. At least in my room, there's rugs, so if it falls, it won't impact. Won't do whatever. And then I have an appointment at 11 every day to do for them to put more antibiotics in me. Not using this machine, they will use the pull and antibiotic pull or whatever that they use at hospitals. Lord, if I have a burger hanging, if I have a burger hanging, let me know. I did remember to bring this. I got home and my mom was cleaning house and moving stuff around. I can't find some things, so it gets me mad real well. I did bring this. What does it say? We rise by lifting others. I think I already used my emotion, so I don't even know. But yes, we should help others. Somebody need help. My instinct is to just help, go try and help them out if I can, or at least give an ear and listen to them. Let me say it one more time. We rise by lifting others. What I say, you go say somebody else, you're saving yourself as well. I truly, honestly believe that. That's why I try to help people. And that's because I'm poor and really can't do anything for people. Can't do anything. I'm sick. I can't work. I'm too sick. Can't get disability. The courts don't care. The judge don't care. They just want to save money and give money to Ukraine. Forget them. Screw them, man. You know what this revolution should be about? This revolution should be about the government helping us out more. Stop helping other people that much. Help us. Stop helping, no offense, foreigners too much. You can help foreigners, but you need not to forget about the citizens of the United States. We're the ones that the machine that runs the United States, us the people. That's what this revolution is probably going to be about. Give this ability to people that are disabled, that need with a whole list, and you don't want to have a whole doctor's list of stuff I'm sick with. Help me. Help other people like that too. Stop over here. Stop taxing the elderly. They're 90, 89 years old. Well, you should be ashamed of yourself that you're taxing the elderly. Some cities don't, but they're still doing that. They're doing it on my mom. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with this country? Why don't you care about people? Crooked politicians, which they're going to be here. Crooked politicians have been here from the beginning of life, whatever. People need to protest these politicians. The politicians are not doing nothing for you and are just helping foreigners. Yes, you can help foreigners, but the government of the United States, do not forget to help your people. You need to help ourselves before we start helping other people. Yes, help them a little bit. But we are American citizens. And we do want help for our government. Hey, you help us, we'll do something in return for the government. I have tons of common sense. I'm anti-people that have no common sense, and I'm anti-people that are not good people or bad people and don't want to help anybody except for themselves, which the world is full of. I wish we had more people in here, get more things going. We're not. This is short notice. Thank you for you guys for not for you guys can unsubscribe, and I don't want you to. I want you to keep your subscriptions. Thank you all. I didn't have one person unsubscribe, and I actually got one person that subscribed. And if you can get all your friends to subscribe here, I'm passionate. I'm entertaining, and if you know, all due respect, you don't like me. I mean, they don't have to subscribe, but at least introduce them to me and see if I'm their cup of tea, and I will help them. I will listen to people. Hey, Ticos, what are you doing? You playing Fortnite or what? And I will. I'm gonna get started with a show as well. We'll start off with some movies. When I was in the hospital, I should have did my research for the show and go look at movies, but I don't like doing that because to me that's bad luck. To me, if I feel like okay, I'm gonna get ready for my show, I this is my luck. The doctors will come in and say they're gonna cut out my foot or something. I don't need that, so I rather just play it by ear because I don't know what's gonna happen next to me. I want to pass the 42 days or 41 days I gotta do. Yay, Fortnite. We're almost at 30 minutes. Let me start with a movie or something. What could get me started? I did bring out a couple of toys. I had to do this with one arm. I have to be carrying this. It's hard. I had to set up. I am waiting for the new Dracula movie. I need to look it up. July something. I don't know if I'll be good enough to go over there carrying this thing around. But I probably will do it. I'm crazy enough to do it. I go see a Dracula movie, the one on the boat. I don't know the name of it. I need to do that tonight. Get the name of that movie, the Dracula movie. The one where they're going from Transylvania on the boat and they will be going to England. That is a story, I believe. I need to see it. I think around July 17th, July 14th. I remember the old movies, they just show the boat. And everybody's killed. Dracula gets off, and I go, "Hey, that's a story in itself." I already knew that. So when this came out, I came out very excited. Anybody in here, if it has a name, go and give it to me. If not, I'll just look it up. I'll look it up tonight or something. Man, I'm hungry. I wish I could eat whatever I want, but I need to control my sugars. This is a little bit hard for me to do, but I will do it. We'll probably just go an hour tonight, unless people jump in and get the party started. I want to come up. There's movies here, and I want to pick something that I would kind of feel like talking about. Talking to Boot. Kind of glad to be back, but I've still been through a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. You'll probably go with the movie first. I'll start off with this cool badass movie. This is John Carpenter's Vampires. It's really cool. It's Vampire Hunters. They're sponsored by the church, by the Catholic Church. They go to a house. They try to go kill the main the master vampire. There's a master vampire to every group. You know what? I need to do a movie review to get my stuff going again, and I will. This is a good candidate for me to do a movie review on. I wouldn't mind. I just got to go over the characters, go over it first, set it up so I can do a movie review on it. This will be a good comeback for me to do my first movie since I've been back from the hospital. I got someone else in here. Cool. So vampires, I mean, it's cool, man. You're gonna have these hunters killing vampires. They lose most of their hunters. I don't want to do too many spoiler alerts. They only have a couple of hunters left, and they got to find a way to take down the master vampire because the master vampire is trying to find some. I want to say oracle. I don't know if that's the word, but it's like a big cross, and it's gonna be something about changing regular vampires to all master vampires and probably be unstoppable, and it's gonna be very hard for the human race to take them down. Ed Wood plays the main vampire hunter. I could talk more about it. I'm getting tired. It's my brain don't work too much. Okay, I will talk about it. Ed Wood, I forgot his name in here, but he's gonna be picking on a priest that they're gonna send him because there was a priest that got killed by the vampire. They need another one for certain things. They're good for information to help locate a master vampire. That's one thing they're good for. And then he gets his other newbie priest, whatever, some geek young guy, and he starts beating up on him because he thinks the church is just trying to screw him over, and he's not giving him all the information to defeat the master vampire. So he picks on him, he beats him around, and tells him funny stuff. Hey, did you like me kicking your butt? Do you find that all these jokes? Did you find it exciting, or do you think it was sexy and all that? He's just making fun of the priests that they're not supposed to have sex or have girlfriends or whatever. Mm. It has a very good ending. All I will say about the ending, I won't spoil it that much, but there's a couple of hunters, and they only have limited time to stop the main vampire he before he tries to take over the world. And all vampires become master vampires. They become stronger, harder to kill. And I will say at the end, they go to a Mexican town, and the last battle stands there. And I guess all I'll say about it. I really want to do a movie review on this. Hopefully, I can. Hopefully, I can make time for it instead of just taking care of myself and all that stuff. And if I do it, I want to kick butt. I want to do a good job. Like right now, I don't feel all that great, but I don't know. I'm already drained, kind of, and I don't have a thing to check my sugar, so I'm probably kind of screwed a little bit. I'll probably have to eat a little bit more sugar than I can. Maybe I'll have a cookie or something. Um, I do recommend this movie. It's called Vampires. Ed Wood comes out. It is directed by John Carpenter. It says down here, from the master of the terror comes a new breed of evil. I recommend it. If you like action, you don't mind. You don't mind. There's a lot of bullying in here. He even cuts like the priest's hand right here, like right there, with a towel or a nice kind of deal. He gags the priest and puts a thing in his mouth because he doesn't trust the priest. And I mean, there's a lot of stuff that he said, and then there's one time he gets them out of. It's like the vampire hunters have this metal car, and at one point Ed Wood he kicks the little priest out, and they're out in the middle of the desert, kicks him out, and then the priest when he's getting kicked out, the priest is running down like sand and stuff like that, kind of stuff. And I will say, the only Mexican, how much did it cost you? What part? The bag? Or are you talking about the movie? How much the movie cost? Or well, I'll try to answer your questions. I don't know exactly what you mean, but maybe the movie. This movie, maybe it cost me like 15, $20, maybe. I don't remember. I bought it such a long time ago. Are you a fan of vampires, the only Mexican? Yeah, only Mexican. You can ask me whatever you want, brother. But the only Mexican I do look out because I am interested in making a movie review about this, but I'm just very sick with diabetes and I have to go to clinic and get antibiotics every day. So I will see if I can make time to do it. I was talking about the movie, and yeah, that's why I'm interested. Yeah, it's about 50. I bought it a long time ago, and I think I bought it full retail. I think I bought it for $15, $20. Maybe I got away with $5 or $10, but I think this was expensive back in the day. Uh, it- the only Mexican, I don't know if you heard what I said, but if you like, there's a lot of bullying here. If you don't mind gore and you like vampires and all that, there's one master vampire that controls a lot of vampires. It has really good scenes. It has vampires like fighting. I mean, vampire hunters going to a house full of vampires fighting. And I mean, really cool stuff like that. I really like it. It's a lot of action. Vampires galore. If you like gore, and Ed Wood does come out bullying a priest, that a priest is trying to help him, but they can't trust him because he's hiding lies and stuff like that. And the priest can't be lying to Ed Wood about stuff because Ed Wood is trying to save the world. Because the master vampire, he's trying to get his hands on some big cross, and they do a ritual where with that big cross, they can make regular vampires invincible as well, and make them also vampire master vampires. So the whole world's at stake. And Edward can't put up that preacher. The preacher has to give up the goods and tell them all the information that they have on this. And the preacher doesn't want to give the information because he thinks he needs to keep secrets for the Catholic Church, because the Catholic Church are paying the vampire hunters to go attack, kill vampires. All right, now let me see what he said. The only Mexican said, "Sounds party gnarly. I love to see your review whenever I do watch it." Thank you, I appreciate it. And the only Mexican, I do need subscribers. So if you're interested in subscribing to my channel, please subscribe. Okay, that's if you want to, and if you do, I appreciate it. And a lot of people tell me to subscribe, so if you want to tell me, that's cool too. If you don't, that's fine too. I'll respect you, man, and I appreciate you being part of my channel. Excuse me. I was crying a while ago, man. I've been to the hospital for a week, so excuse me. I ain't gonna lie, I was crying. You can see in the beginning of this video. Now, the only Mexican, I'll ask you this, since there's not that many of us in here. Do you want? I have a lot of movies here, and you tell me if you want me to go over scary movies. I have everything: romance, scary, action. You ask and I'll take it out, brother. You tell me what you want to do and we'll talk about it. I have a lot of stuff here. Oh my gosh, that's not good. Got my little tube stuck in there. But the last I'll say about vampires, I plan on doing a review on this. I'm looking forward to it. And I already have somebody that wants to do it. See my review. And because you do, I'm gonna try to make it faster. For you, the only Mexican, I will try to redo the review for you tomorrow. Even though I have a lot of health problems now. I have to go to the hospital, clinic, and all this stuff. I will try to do it for him because I already have somebody waiting for it. If I know people want to do me and do a review, I will work faster to get it done. That's what I'm here for. The only Mexican said, "I liked seeing Rambo Last Blood. I'll check your video on it. I like scary movies. Could you talk about those?" Okay, let's do scary movies, man. I'm sure that's my thing. The only Mexican I want to let you know, I could do scary movies, I could do comedy, I could do romance, I could do action, I could do almost everything. Martial arts, I don't care. There's a couple of things I won't like. I don't like ranch movies that much. Mexican, that's like the only thing I can remember I don't like. Now, since you requested it, let me look for a scary movie. And wow, I actually don't have that many scary movies here. But I still have another stack over there. No worries. I'm going to go over all types of stuff. I even have B movies, B scary movies, like this one. This is 15 horror movies. I don't know. The only Mexican, if you're into this, these are B movies. They're not that great, but sometimes they'll pop out a good movie that's a B movie. I got this is Final Remains, My Sweet Killer, Fear. I saw Fear. It was kind of weird. These are like these weird aliens killing people, and I think they have machine guns. If you don't like stupid movies, I wouldn't waste my time. Lure. I don't mind. I don't mind stupid movies, but if you don't like stupid movies, don't watch this. And it comes with a lot, man. Maybe I'll get back to this later. Let me look for another scary movie. Hey, I'm not supposed to put those over there. Okay, got something. I got like 300, bro, of scary movies. I mean, of all kinds of movies. Let me say. Let me read what you said again. I like seeing Rambo Last Blood. I'll check out your video. I like scary movies. Could you talk about those? I could talk about. You want me to talk about Rambo as well? Last Blood. That was the last Rambo, right? I like Rambo. I like Rambo Part 2. He goes Vietnam. That's like that's my favorite one. The one when Part 3 when he goes with Russia. That one's cool. Colonel Troutman gets stuck with that. Rambo doesn't want to help him in part 3, but Rambo ends up helping him. That's pretty good. Part 4, I don't remember exactly what part 4 was. The last, I think, was about rescuing people in some country near Vietnam. Last Rambo, the Last Blood. It's pretty good. It's just different because it's in the United States. Because mostly Rambo, all Rambo's movies are, for the exception of the first one that was the United States. Rambo Part 2, 3, 4, they're in foreign countries. Yeah. And I did see Rambo Last Blood. It was okay. I liked the ending. The ending was the best part. Only message says, it's fine. You don't have to do it soon. You come first. Okay, thank you. The only message, I really like the environment and the people. Really made the danger sell to me. And which are you talking about Rambo? Which one? You talking about Rambo Part 2, 1, 3, 4, 5? Or maybe you're talking about the fifth one because that's what you mentioned. I really like the environment and the people really made the danger sell to me. Which one, bro? But the only Mexican, don't worry, man. When I go over movies, if you ask me a question, I will go back to that movie. You guys come first to me. Thank you for saying I come first. You come first to me. We're gonna mix it up, man. I don't care. We'll talk about Ram. We'll talk about this. This is a Nightmare on Elm Street Part 3. This is considered horror, I guess. The only thing that doesn't make it like horror is that Freddy Krueger, the guy with the knives that kills people, he does a lot of funny stuff. So sometimes it's like, it's kind of those movies where the like Freddy Krueger is the main example. This guy is killing people, but he's laughing and making jokes, and the way they kill people, it's funny. So to me, in a way, it's like it kind of not making it horror because you're doing all this funny stuff. So what do we call this? We call this like horror / comedy. This is the best one out of all of them. This is a Dream Warriors. Okay. The last one, it just really made me get out of my seat watching. The last Rambo, right? All right, let's talk about that. We'll come back to this. No problem, man. I don't care. We will mix it up. I will go by what you say. You guys are my viewers. You come first. If you want to talk about Rambo Last Blood, I saw it. That's the one where he needs his little niece something. He lives with a niece, and he lives with an aunt, maybe. The niece is always getting in trouble. The niece gets kidnapped by a friend, if I remember correctly, right? I only saw it once. I don't have that movie, but I've seen it. Interesting part is that Rambo doesn't even live in the house. He doesn't live in a room. He lives in tunnels. So I guess he lives in tunnels going back to his Vietnam days. I know he had to go there in Vietnam because he fought in the Vietnam War. And he did missions on that, which makes the Rambo movies, especially part 2 where Rambo does the mission in Vietnam to go save POWs. But he served in Vietnam, so he has to know about tunnels because in the Vietnam War, the VC and the NVA used a lot of tunnels. They would hide there for hospitals, hide from the U.S. soldiers, regroup, and avoid bombardments by the U.S. Army. Right in Vietnam, you see clips of Vietnam. They had jets that would bomb. They would try to bomb the NVA in Vietnam and the VC. So that's what the tunnels are for. So they use tunnel rats, and I'm sure Rambo when he fought in Vietnam had to go through a lot of tunnels to go look for VC, right? So that's why in Rambo, The Last Blood, that's why he has tunnels. I'm gonna keep going by what only message. The last one has just really made me get out of my seat watching. And then so his niece is kidnapped, so he has to go through thugs trying to through his niece in Mexico, correct? And I tell you the truth, I don't remember a lot of the action scenes. The only action scene I remember, I don't know why, because Rambo's in a scuffle with them. They kidnap the niece. He's trying to go through Mexico and try to find his niece. And there's going to be fights there in the middle of the movie. I don't remember that much, but I do remember that I think Rambo rescues his niece, or did they kill her already? I don't remember. But all I remember at the end is they're gonna go after those cartel or whatever they are, Mexican cartel. They're gonna go try to kill Rambo, like for revenge. But I don't remember exactly why. But excuse me, for revenge for sure. And they're gonna try to look through. They're gonna go to the drug cartels. Is gonna go to Rambo's residence where he lived with his aunt in the tunnels and all that. And he's gonna set up traps for them, just like he did in part two. And he's gonna kill some of them. No, I'm fine. The only Mexican. If I was really tired, I would. I'm tired, but I'm good. If I was really tired, I wouldn't be able to be talking. I'm good. Um, the only Mexican. Do you want to go over spoiler words? You want to talk about the ending? You already seen it, right? So I could talk about the end. Do you mind? Okay. There's nobody here, so I'm gonna talk spoilers. Oh my gosh, man, I'm gonna cry. Did you feel like this? Well, I'm pretty sure you've seen Rambo. Let me go back to part four. Is Rambo part four when he helps rescue some people in a foreign country near Vietnam? I don't know what it's, Laos or whatever. The girl in part four says, "Why don't you go home, Rambo? Why don't you go home?" He thinks about it. He helps a girl and they save survivors, whatever. And man, in part four, I wanted to cry because he never went home, not even the first one. And he finally goes home at the end of the movie in part four, I believe it is. And I see a Rambo box and he makes it home. I want to cry right now, but I can't cry. But I did cry. It's like he finally made it home. He's probably found salvation. Don't worry, I'm going to get back to Rambo, the last one. But if you don't mind, I wanted to bring that up. I wanted to cry so bad. He finally made it home. I can imagine him finally being in a soft bed. He's not in Vietnam, freaking sleeping in the jungle, all that. Like he actually has a bed that he can sleep in, and he's finally home with family. It's very nice. I love that part. I'm so glad they put it. He's going to the mailbox there, and he's walking home. He finally makes it home. Rambo finally makes it home after all that suffering. He's still gonna suffer with PSD, whatever, but at least he's home. He's not in a foreign country fighting. Don't mind. Okay, wasn't it with white girl who was on the medicine trip? Yeah. That white girl plays Darla in Buffy the Vampire Slayer, just y'all know. Darla is a vampire of Angel. I don't know if you really care about it, hear about it, but I know who the actress is. Yes, the white girl's the one that tells her. She's the one that wants him to help her rescue those people that are stuck in that country. That was really good too. I loved it. Yeah, I do. I'm a Rambo fan. Yeah, Rambo's really cool. The only Mexican. He started off in the jungle on a knapsack, sleeping at home. Exactly. I hope. What if on part four they showed Rambo actually going in his house and eating supper with his aunt and making him food? What if? But I think in the movie, I don't know, they made a mistake because they said he was supposed to go back to an uncle. Because she asked him, "Do you correct him if I'm wrong, only Mexican?" That girl asked him, "Who do you have? Who do you have to go home? Do you have anybody at home?" And he's like, "My uncle." I think he said uncle. But in part five, it ends up being he has an aunt and a niece. And I don't, but that's the only ones they show. Okay, now we can go back to part five. Start off in the jungle on a knapsack, sleeping home. Okay. And he said, I think ending with him walking was good. Oh my God. Yeah. I'm sorry. It's because I'm like walking in part five. No, you're back in part four. Yes. Walking down the road, Rambo. That was perfect. The only thing is, somewhere, I don't know, the next, I think that the Rambo part five, I want to see I think they do show it, but I want to see his aunt making him a hot cooked meal. How many times in Vietnam or in Russia did he get a hot cooked meal? Never. He had to eat what he had. They don't even show him eating. And then sleeping in a nice bed and then talking. I would have liked to see that. And I think that should have came out in part five because part four I think it's perfect, I guess. Let him Hey, how about in part 4 if they had an aunt or uncle greeting him after the walk? That would have been nice. A lot of options. But him walking with a Rambo down the road to his residence, Rambo in the mailbox, maybe that was the best thing. Yeah, they should have just kept it there. But part 5, I think they should have made the aunt or uncle make him cook meal and him sleep in bed. I would like to see that he finally finds some sort of peace because he's still gonna have to deal with PSDDs, that stress. Okay, let's go back to part 5. We're gonna go back right. Hey, the only Mexican, can you tell me that the niece he's trying to save in part 5? Does he actually save her or does she die? Doesn't she die? Trying to remember if, let me repeat it. In a Rambo Part 5, the last one, New Blood, I believe it is. He's trying to save a niece. Does she die? I think she does die. And then there's an aunt, and I don't know if they killed her or not. They may have killed all of them because I remember at the end, I don't remember all the booby traps, but again, let me finish this off. Drug cartel goes to Rambo's residency for revenge. They're gonna try to kill Rambo, but he's gonna be in the. They're gonna find out he has tunnels, and he's gonna set a lot of traps for the drug cartel. He's gonna kill a lot of them that way. And I don't know the other ones he kills with his bare hands or with guns. That's all I remember. And then he gets wounded. They wound him, okay. And then he gets on a horse and takes off, and you don't know if he's a survivor or not. He's survived, but I mean it's a really bad cut wound. To me, the first thing is, yeah, bro, you're gonna die. Rambo, you're gonna die. But Rambo doesn't give up. He goes holding his wound with his hand on a white horse or a horse, I don't know what color. And he goes off into the sunset, and we do not know if Rambo survives or not. I think he's gonna survive. He's gonna find some way to survive, someone out there to help him. I don't think he can reach a hospital. We'll see. We'll see if they give some evidence or a new movie. But he's really old. We'll see what happens. The only Mexican said, I think she did die. And I'll just call you Mexican for short, bro. Mexican said, yeah, she did die from an overdose. Oh, yeah, she did die from an overdose boyfriend. The end of the movie. What do you mean about the boyfriend, though? I know there's probably a boyfriend involved. I just don't remember what. Did the boyfriend? Okay, the niece. We have to bring this up. The niece had a Hispanic friend that they would party in Mexico, and then that friend of the niece set the niece up for her to get drugged or something and be held captive. And I think she's held captive with other girls. They do that too. They drug them and all that. They find a way to drug them at clubs. They bring them back home. And I don't remember if they want to use them for sex slaves or usually that's with sex slaves. Yeah. Yeah, she died from an overdose. Okay, yeah. And or before the climax of the movie. Okay, let's talk about that. Okay, what they decided to go with a movie is that they could have gone with the niece survived. Rambo helps her, and she survives at the end. That's an alternative ending, but maybe that was good because we're tired of good endings already. I'm tired of it. A lot of movies have good endings, and it's boring. This, where they have the niece die, Rambo's niece die, it's dramatic. Now I think about it. I have to think about it because I just haven't been thinking about this movie. Thank you for bringing it up, Only Mexican. I remember Rambo I haven't seen it in a while. But I think it's a good choice that they had the niece die and have a dramatic ending. That's what makes the movie good. I'm not gonna say it's the best movie, but it's good. It's just that kind of like I'm used to Rambo Part 2 where he's fighting Vietnamese and stuff like that. He's here in the States. It's a good story. I just need to get my head adjusted. I still not adjusted to it. But they did everything right in the end of the movie. It was good. The whole movie's okay, but the end is great. When he gets injured, the injury. Part 4 was great when he went home. They did everything well. Before the boyfriend. Okay. She died over and over overdose by before the end of the movie. Oh, I'm sorry. With a BF, did you mean boyfriend or is it short for before? But I know you're saying okay, or before the climax of the movie. The only Mexican before. I'm sorry, I thought it was boyfriend. The only Mexican. I'm gonna have to rewatch all the movie one day. I will too. Interesting enough, the only Mexican. Check this out. You might think, oh, like, oh, I forgot about that movie, so I was. But no, I actually gave respect to the to Rambo Last Blood. You know why? Because I actually bought the movie, but I bought it for a brother-in-law for his birthday or something. He said he didn't have that one. He appreciated it, but that brother-in-law don't care about me. Maybe I shouldn't have bought it for him. I mean, I could have bought him in the other movie, but I bought him that one. I took a risk. Maybe he did lie to me. And he didn't. I don't know. Sometimes I don't trust people. Uh, Mexican, if you do rewatch it, I will be happy to go over it with you again. I will try to watch it too, but I think I have to buy it, or I don't really. I'm not a really a fan of renting stuff on TV. I don't kind of don't do that. But hey, man, you never know. Like you Mexican, if you become a loyal fan, or even now, I might just find it for cheap and buy it and be like, let me watch it again, so I can go over with only Mexican again. I don't care. I don't care about doing a review again. I don't mind. And thank you, man. I can also do reviews, and I've done I've done one review on Rambo. And I think it's part two, my favorite of all time. Only Mexican. You might want to check that out, and you want my opinion on it. Uh, I don't know what else to say about it. I think that's about it. But I'm just talking about if you and I both watch it again, we will talk it over again if you like. That'd be nice. All right, man. You want to move to the next movie? And man, be if you no, don't be afraid to interrupt me or bring up a question, bro. I'll stop the movie and I'll talk to you. I'm not like other YouTubers. I actually care about my viewers, and everything here is free. I don't have anybody charged. I don't charge anybody. You know, my friends. I ain't charging my friends. Okay, the only Mexican said, I like to talk to you about it when I do. You don't have to jump over hurdles. You can do it whenever, one step at a time. Thanks, bro. Yeah, but don't worry. I like to do stuff for people. That's just the way I am. I mean, don't worry about it. Uh, I can't wait. I can't wait to get the conversation. I'll see if I can, or I'll even go over. I can go on YouTube. They have scenes in there. I can go over that. I mean, it's something, right? Uh, Only Mexican, are you a fan of Nightmare on Elm Street? So I can go back to this. Dream Warriors, the best one, man. If you haven't seen the Nightmare on Elm Street Part 3, you're missing out. It's horror. They are going to do some goofy stuff in this. A couple of goofy stuff, but this is one of his more serious movies. Because because he has Friday, this is called, what? That's Friday 13th. I'm sorry. Nightmare on Elm Street Part 3, Dream Warriors. There's going to be a part 1, part 2 before this. This part 3 is the best one, I believe. And they're gonna have a 4, 5, 6, and 7, and they're gonna get crazier, and they're gonna be more. It's horror, but there's funny parts. To me, I kind of like. I don't think it's that much horror because me horror is more like, hey, just kill and that it. You know, maybe do a couple of funny parts. But like I said, a lot of these movies are gonna have funny parts, so it's like kind of like this, kind of like horror. Too many jokes in it because they do kill people in a weird way too. Only Mexican said, I love the Elm Street movies. I don't think I've seen the Dream. Bro, please, Only Mexican, do yourself the favor and watch this one. If you don't think you'll ever have a chance to watch it, it's up to you, bro. But if you're like, I will never, maybe you're so busy, I don't know how your life is, you can tell me. But if you're so busy you can't get this, and you're like, I won't have time for it, consider going on YouTube and seeing scenes of this movie, or at least watch the trailer. Telling you, bro. I mean, you're probably not gonna get disappointed. If you see this movie and you do not like it, I'd be surprised. But I will respect your opinion. But I'm letting you know. I will repeat myself. I don't care. This is my favorite of the whole franchise. The only one that competes with part three is maybe part one and the last one. I thought the last one was gonna suck because it gets more crazy and crazy. But the last one's kind of funny. It does have horror. It's really cool. I enjoy the last one as well. And the last, I don't know what's called. Freddy's Dead. I do not have the legit cover to Freddy's Dead. I would like to have it. It's a good movie because I got the collection set. Only Mexican said, I love the Elm Street movie. I don't think I've seen Dream Warriors though. Yeah, bro, I recommend you see it, man. Please do you the favor. You ever get time? I mean, you grew up on them? Me too. And then he said, I try to watch 2 movies a week or 3 on the weekends. All right, cool. Hmm. So I guess I'm not gonna give you spoiler alerts, right? I'll let you watch it, right? You agree, agreement? No spoiler alerts for you. Do you want me to talk a little bit about it? Um, I will talk briefly about it. I don't want to ruin it for only Mexican, but they are gonna have the Dream Warriors. They're called the Dream Warriors. That they're called as kids that they're gonna learn how to use powers and get powers how to defeat Freddy. I don't want to go in too much into it for only Mexican, but there's gonna be a nerdy kid that he can turn to a wizard with magic powers. Wow, fight Freddy, go for it. There's gonna be a girl that's like a punk girl. She don't have legit powers, but she has knives and she has a mohawk. Freaking A, man, she's awesome. There's gonna be a black guy, no offense to African Americans, but he's just gonna have the warrior strength of power. He could bend like metal and stuff like that. He's gonna go to battle with Freddy, and then you're gonna have I don't remember her name. I forgot her name. I want to say her name's Alice, but she comes out in part one. The main girl that comes out in part one, she comes out in part three. She comes back to help Freddy. The Dream Wars, these kids, they're gonna be in a like what do you call it? A medical facility for the mentally ill. They're gonna be there. Freddy is killing them. They have reports he's killing some of these kids. He's gonna continue to try to kill these. And I mean, it's really good. And then the main girl from part one comes here. She's already got a degree in helping the mentally ill, and she's gonna try to help them. She knows about Freddy. The main psychiatric doctor, whatever, one of the main ones. She doesn't believe the kids that Freddy exists. She's like, no, it's in your mind, blah blah blah, and she's gonna hurt them because she's not gonna help them defend against Freddy. It does talk. It talks about Freddy Krueger's mom, the history of it, and only Mexican. If you don't mind, I'm not gonna ruin it for you about that. Only Mexican. They do talk about Freddy's mother and the history of Freddy being born and all that. You said you grew up in these movies. If you see part three, you're gonna be informed more about the history of Freddy. I mean, really not boring stuff. It's really cool stuff. Come on, it's Nightmare on Elm Street, man. It's a party when you watch this. Why have I not thought about doing a movie review about this? Right now, I'm trying to find, since I'm kind of sick, I'm trying to do easy movie reviews that are not so hard with that many characters. Because when I do a movie review, I try to remember all their names. I'm not going to remember all their names unless I see the movie a whole bunch of times. People, please, and I'll try to say it last time because I keep repeating myself, but I emphasize it. If you're like the only Mexican that have not watched Nightmare on Elm Street Part 3, you're missing out. Please watch it. I'm going to try to put this movie aside and do a movie of it. I mean, it deserves it. It really does, and it's easy. It's not hard. The time I have hard on doing reviews is there's too many characters because I tend to want to remember all characters in the movie. That's just the way I roll. That's the way I am. See me, love me. Only message you should probably wait till you feel better and less sick. Yeah. Well, I appreciate the only Mexican. Yeah, I gotta carry this around. But doing this live stream was important to me. I did do it short notice. If not, if I had posted, I would have got more people in here. But I had to go over a whole bunch of things. I had to talk about my family, about how to take care of myself here, from taking a bath to working on my feet. Got a moisturizer, take care of my feet, and make sure I don't get sick again. Medicines, doctor's appointments, go to the clinic to do my treatment, my antibody treatment I gotta do every day for 41 days, 6 days of in the butt. But I need to do this to show people I was back. Look at my thing. It says what? What's this called? I'm effing back. I cried when I started. This passionate, whatever. And the only Mexican I appreciate, if you weren't here, nobody would be here. You wouldn't. Nobody would be here. I'm arguing with friends. That's why they're not here. And this is short notice. The only Mexican I stumble upon one of your shorts talking about the stream, and here I am. Yeah, so you saw my shorts while I was sick in the hospital and all that, right? Crazy and wild stuff. The main thing I think about that is I know they say don't care what other people think, but I do. I can't help it. I'm gonna be like, some people are gonna care and some people are not gonna care. So I'm gonna ignore the people that don't care. And as you support me, I appreciate it. The only Mexican supporting me, he's cool. I hope he's really you're a he, right, or she? I can't really tell. I'm sorry, I don't see very well, but I appreciate you here. I'm still determined to making this channel grow. We do have some people last time, but it's dead tonight. Whatever. We will see what happens. Mexican says, I know the feeling about caring about people, even if I shouldn't. I'm a dude. All right, cool. Yeah, I thought you were a dude, bro. Just that, sometimes that my eyes deceive me. My vision's not that good. Even with glasses, I'm not that good. Hey, Mexican, do you like horror classics? I'm a fan of horror classics, and I have one right here. I'm gonna go by what you want to watch because we're just here. We can talk about it. This is Frankenstein Must Be Destroyed. This is funny. I'll talk more about it if Mexican wants me to talk more about it, but this is not your average Frankenstein. It's not the one where he raises his hands and has plugs in his head or his square head. No. The Frankenstein looks a little bit more human and he's tall. The funny thing is there's a sequel to this, and I have the sequel. And this is the first one. I have not seen it. Look, check this out. It's still in the wrapper. And the sequel to this one is very calm and it relaxes me a lot. That's why I like to hear. And then when the sequel, not this one, the sequel, when it finishes, it has a very eerie sound, classic horror sound, and it scares me a little bit. And the movie's not that scary, but that song scares me. And I need to bring it. I watch it a lot, but this is the first one. I still haven't seen it. Sometimes I wait for movies till my wife comes. My wife's has an injury too, and she's due to family problems. My wife hasn't been here for like 8 months, and I get to see her every now and then. And I save these movies to watch it with her. I have not seen this one. I may if I watch it with without my wife, she won't mind. But I feel guilty, and I have a whole lot of movies. I may watch it, I may not. I will let you guys know. And I'm waiting for Mexican to tell me if he likes classic horror movies, or do you like horror movies of just like today, bro? But I think you like the Freddy Krueger one, so that's something you grew on. I can't say I recommend this because I haven't seen it, but I look forward to seeing it one day. And when the time is right, I will watch this with or without my wife. It's a judgment call, and I will let you all know what I think of this movie, especially you guys that don't mind classic horror. Okay. Mexican says, I don't think I've ever seen any classic ones really like Frankenstein. So if you haven't seen it, you kind of don't like classic movies, right? I like to watch classic movies before my time. I have the Frankenstein collection. I have the Dracula collection. They were selling them at Walmart. I have the Wolfman collection, and then I have the Creature from the Last Lagoon collection. That Creature from the Last Lagoon has like three, and I seen like one of them. I'm still need to see the second Creature from the Last Lagoon because there's a scene I'm looking for where when I was a child, I watched the Creature from the Black Lagoon, and I'm looking for a scene when I was a child. I saw it where they're in the riverboat, right? They're in the stream. There's like a flamingo or some kind of bird on a stick on the water, a stick hanging in the water, and then the Creature from the Black Lagoon's sea hand just comes up, gets it by the legs, brings it down, and eats it. That might be in the sequel. I need to see it because I want to. Excuse me. I want to see that part to take me back to my youth. Sounds lame, but it's true. No, not really, bro. In Walmart, I don't know if I don't know if you're from the. Well, you're a Mexican, so you're probably from the states, right? Or I don't know if you live in Mexico. Um, Bro, Halloween during Walmart, bro, they almost have everything. If you want classic horror, you could go there and you could buy them, whatever. There's also eBay. They'll have them there, bro, because a lot of people they buy them or they get gifts of. I mean, it's common sense. They're gonna like say there's somebody and oh, I got the Frankenstein collection set. I'm gonna give this person. I'm gonna give it to them for their birthday or Christmas. They get it right. The person receives it. It's miscommunication. It's like, what? Why'd they give me this? I don't like this kind of stuff. You know what? I'll make some money and sell it on eBay or Amazon. You can get it like that, right? I think it'll be received, right? Right. So yeah, but bro, Walmart in Halloween they sell a bunch of horror stuff, bro, and just check it out. Don't forget. I mean, that's what you want to do. Nah, bro, it's not hard at all. They're easy unless you're looking for some movie that's very hard to find. And yeah, and then they have the classic covers. They had a Dracula one that had a classic cover, and I think Frankenstein just a single. I mean, I would buy just a collection like this, like the case itself. I like to have it. I like the artwork. I like to have the original case. To me, the case means a lot, along with the movie. If I buy a collection set, it's just for the movie, but it's like, oh man, like this is part 3. Let's say I didn't have the other little. Okay, I don't think I have Nightmare on Elm Street part 4 or 5, maybe. If I get the collection set, why just get the movie and I don't get the case with the artwork on it? So I'm like, man, I've done it before, bro. I will buy the case just to have the collection so I can show it to you guys. Because a collection set, they're not gonna. A lot of times they don't give you the cases. They'll just collection sets come in a just one box, and they have all the movies in there. They're not gonna have a lot of the cases. They're only gonna have the main big one. Actually, no cases. It's just a big case, right? Um, you must have been hard to get. I'll see if they're on sale next time I pass by Walmart. Yeah, bro. Yeah, once October comes, man. If you like classic horror, like the one I'm after, I'll probably get. Like they'll sell a single of the regular Dracula. They'll have a classic art picture of Dracula. I want that creature. I'll get that. If it's a classic, it's just for collectors, man. And I consider my collector, especially that I have my YouTube channel. I can show you guys. All right, better move on because I talked about a lot. But me and Mexican are talking about stuff. We're just kicking it live and living in color. I'll go over this real quick. Ghostbusters 2. It's not horror, it's comedy. Hey, Mexican, you're a Ghostbuster fan. This is part 2. I actually wouldn't mind watching this right now because I've been in the hospital for like 6 days. I just got out today. And since you're in the hospital, they have limited channels over there. I watch a lot of sports. Not that I want to watch that. I didn't feel like watching anything, but now that I'm out, I want to have fun. I would enjoy actually watching this. And to tell you the truth, before I went to the hospital, I really didn't have that much interest in watching movies because I was depressed or whatever. But going to the hospital, it's a life-changing experience. You appreciate more. You appreciate being in your house and what you have more than, because the hospital, bro, they just poke you all day, man. And especially you're diabetic, you're screwed. They'll have you there like 6-7 days and stuff like that. The only Mexican said, I've never really been a collector, so those one CD holders would be better space wise. Well, yeah. Yeah, true. Well, yeah, think about it. Like, I need to bring it up maybe next time. Let's see if I have one here. I don't think I brought anything. Because I have collection of Tales from the Dark Side. I have collection of this. I don't know because they'll come in a box and that will save a lot of room. If you buy like a, let's say it's a box like this and it has the CDs of all the Nightmare on Elm Streets. I mean, it's just a box like this. You put it somewhere and that's it. Maybe cases are not so good because they could get thrown around everywhere. And then if you drop them, I've had cases with movies in them where I drop them and I'm like, okay, I pick it up. No, but the movie didn't want to start because the DVD was in here, and from the drop it got scratched. So you got to take care of your stuff, man. Try not to drop your cases. What I do is I put my DVDs or CDs on folders, so I don't have to worry about dropping these and scratching because it's happened before, bro. You know the show Martin. The show Martin, I had like all the collectors, whatever. I did not take care of them. They all got scratched. Now I got to buy the whole set again. It's going to cost me like 25, 30 bucks. Yeah, but you had said, Mexican, that. Let me go back to what you said. You said you never seen any Ghostbuster movies except the ones with grandkids and the old house, okay? So that's new. You haven't seen any of the Ghostbusters. Um, Bro, I don't know. I don't know if you're a fan of Bill Murray. Are you a fan of are you a fan of Bill Murray, the actor? Bill Murray is big potatoes, man. He came out on Saturday Night Live and he came out in Ghostbusters 1, he came out in Ghostbusters 2. He's legendary, bro. And the other actors, Dan Aykroyd, legendary. I'm sorry, not to be racist, but I don't remember the black Winston. He's the black guy. He's pretty funny. And that's a great cast, man. Egon, the guy you got to play the glasses in part one. Now he's pretty funny because he's still. He's a still funny. He does a great job of being still and making people funny just by being still. How many times I said still? 3 or 4 times there and being on a computer. Ghostbusters Part One, legendary. People are not. I mean, everybody knows Ghostbusters. Who are you gonna call? I mean, that Ghostbusters. Everybody almost knows about that. There's a lot of adults and all that. They're gonna show their kids because this is before the time. They're gonna show it to them because, hey, man, Ghostbusters was a big thing. There's a story. My sister that's helping me out with my health problems and all that. When I was young, I was 7 or 8. And she took me to her town to go hang out with her. Like it's like where I live, it's like 20 miles away. Let's just say that. Go hang out at her house. We go rent movies. She go entertain me. The first thing she told me when I went to the video store, she goes, "I do not want you renting anything with a G." You know why she knew? Because I was gonna ask to rent Ghostbusters repeatedly and the Goonies. She did not, or Gremlins. She got tired of that. She's like, rent something else. Don't be renting the same thing at the time. And I was too poor to buy the movies. I had to rent them. I remember one time we had to buy the VCR back because I'm old, I guess. I'll admit it this one time. You had to rent VCRs because we didn't have VCR and we had to rent movies until we finally bought a VCR, of course. Let me read what you said again. I mean, to have a whole collection would be really cool over just one CD box. But that's the price. Yeah, you're right. You know, it's to each his own. A collection of this, you have to make a decision, folks. You want to buy all this with the artwork, but it's going to get misplaced, more likely if you don't want to take care of your stuff, or do you just want to buy a collection set? I wish I had a collection set right now of something I have, but they're like this or big. Depends on if it's a series or movies, depends on the box. I have a Buffy the Vampire Slayer box. It's like this big. It's long. They're all different. And then if you buy the boxes, the CD collections like me and Mitzi are talking about it, the only thing you're going to lose out is you don't get the artwork because you're just going to get a box. You're not going to get that much artwork. So that's a decision you have to make, correct? Hi, Tyler. Hey, Tico, what's up, man? We're talking about movies. Tico, you know about Ghostbusters? I'm sorry, Mexico, I never got your last line, and your last line is, I like Impractical Jokers, so would be something I like. Okay. Hey, only Mexican, not to, I'm not trying to say anything bad, but do you feel like you lost, did you not have a lot of time as a kid to watch the original movies like this? Are you a busy guy? Are you, because you could be working a lot and don't have time for movies or something like that? You can answer me you want. And Tico said, I was sleeping. It's all right, bro. Glad you're here. I recommend Mexican and Tico watch Ghostbusters 2 and 1. It's going to be, I mean, sometimes there's a little horror. This has a little bit of everything. It has a lot of comedy. I mean, it has Slimer the ghost. You remember Slimer the green ghost? That's pretty cool. Um, there's an infamous library scene, not in this one, but in part one, where there's a ghost vamping out. It looks like vamping out, but it's a ghost. Makes a real scary, um, makes a real scary face in the library. I don't know, it might be a little scary, but they have ghosts that are cool. They have a jogger goes jogging through the park. They have a scene in part one. They have the jewelry part where in the jewelry there's like jewelry necklaces and diamonds in the air. They gotta find they gotta find a way to they're hovering in the air like up in place, a lot of them, and they gotta find a way how to just like bring it down using lasers. I mean, there's a lot of cool stuff. They have the things they step on and they throw a little box, it picks up the ghost, all that stuff. I mean, it's cool. Part two, you have the Ghostbusters in court. They're blaming the Ghostbusters for doing bad things again, but they're actually trying to save the city. Yeah, the two ghosts that come out of the courtroom, really nice, awesome. Uh, part two, I believe the one where the Titanic comes out. All the ghosts are going to come back again. The Titanic arrives at New York Harbor. It's really cool. Tico says someone was on my phone. Mexican says we really never were able to buy movie back then, or more like I didn't know any movies besides the ones my cousins brought. Wow, yeah, bro, you look like you lived a sheltered life. To each his own. Everybody's different. We all have different life experiences. The Blair Witch was in my nightmares as a kid. I watched the Blair Witch, and I think I heard people like, oh, they were very scared of it. Um, if I remember correctly, I may have saw it one time, and I did not get scared. Everybody's different. My movie I had nightmares about was Return of the Living Dead. My favorite movies. Mexicans, you know, I got two favorite movies, and I can't say which one's better than the other because I love both of them. My first favorite movies is Return of the Living Dead, Part One, and From Dusk Till Dawn, Part One, with George Clooney and Quentin Tarantino. I can't say which is my best movie. It's either one of those. I can't. I'm chicken. I cannot make a decision which one's the best of those two. And Mexican and Tyler, you can tell me what your favorite movies if you decide to. I would like to know. Tico's on Fortnite. What a surprise! I wish I could play with you, bro, and hopefully I'll get a chance to. I just need to get all this stuff out of the way. I need to take care of my health and everything. Nah, man, but Mexican, I recommend you see Ghostbusters 1 and 2. That's kind of cool, man, that you haven't watched these movies because you're in a way you're missing out. I want to say I don't mean it's not in a bad way, but I don't want to say you're missing out. But the thing is, if you get able to buy these movies, I think you're gonna have a great time, bro. Yep. Ghostbusters 1, Ghostbusters 2 is gonna be you're gonna have a fun time. I mean, they're really funny. Never know, I may watch this. And I am interested. Mexican had mentioned that the Ghostbusters, a new one. I don't know what it's called. And then we haven't even talked about Ghostbusters, the one with the girls. Remember that Mexican? I'm not a fan of it. Not to be sexist or anything. The Ghostbusters with the girls is like, I grew up in the originals, man, and it cannot be replaced. I mean, maybe it's possible to come up with a better Ghostbusters movie for 1 and 2, but you gotta show it to me. And the Ghostbusters with the girls not doing it for me. I'd probably watch it for fun, but I wouldn't. I mean, I watched it before, but I wouldn't take it seriously. But I'd rather be watching Ghostbusters 2 and 1, or I am interested in seeing the new one, which Mexican has already seen. I mean, Ghostbusters is a classic, man. Now let's move on. But if you guys want to talk about it more, ask me questions, ask me anything. Rick Moranis comes out in here, man. You can't beat Rick Moranis. I like that part in Ghostbusters 2 because Rick Moranis is playing the lawyer defending Ghostbusters against the city. And um, Rick Moranis says, tells the Ghostbusters in court, okay, I'm used to doing like court cases like on taxes and stuff like that. I'm not used to anything like this. So he's not, the Ghostbusters hire him to, Rick Moranis to represent them in court, and they're facing a really tough judge. They call him the Hammer. And so Rick Moranis is scared about representing Ghostbusters because he doesn't do those kind of court cases. And he's all nervous. He goes, ladies, ladies and gentlemen of the audience, something like that. I'm like, it's from the jury, you idiot. You don't say the audience. It's funny, man. And then Mexican said, I've never seen it, but heard it was bad. I can't really think of my favorite movie right now. I have to get back to you on that way. Yeah, sure. Yeah, when you get a chance, yeah, give me your favorite movies. I don't care, bro. It could be like, you could tell me your favorite movie of all time, one of them, or you could tell me your top five, whatever, bro, man. Well, I'll read anything. And just so you can know, there's some rooms that have like 63 people or whatever. I'm like, I will try my best to, if I had that many people, try my best to answer every single question, but it'd be pretty hard. I don't think I'd be able to, but I'll try my best. I am considerate of other people. Nah, man, it's cool. I'm sorry. I can't stop talking about the way. Bro, the Titanic comes. All the dead people come from the ship. It's because I think the city, they sent some goons to, or like suits, if you know what I mean, to go shut down the Ghostbusters again. And they shut down the machine again. All the ghosts get released and all that happens. All that craziness goes all over the city. All at the same time. So it's crazy. But I like it too. It's kind of funny. They get the Statue of Liberty to walk. Okay, come on. But I don't know. It's all good fun. I don't care. I mean, it's entertainment. I got 4 people in here. What's up, you guys? Hey, Dale, what's up, man? What's going on? Dale, I want you to meet Mexico and Mexican and Tico. Tico's Tyler. Do not subscribe. Ha. Hey, Dale, you want to tell us your favorite movie? We're talking about Ghostbusters. Mexican was here, and if anybody wants to request anything else, they can. But Mexican already told me he wants to. Okay, I got a scary movie here. We're going about scary movies, but y'all can mention whatever you want to talk about. And I got movies over here. Mexican, Dale, Tyler, everybody that's here is watching. I got Hatchet too. I like to say I saw part 1. Part 1 was good. I liked it. It's just basic in the swamp getting killed kind of stuff. Murder, killing people. This is part 2. This is equally good. Part 2 is mainly about these kids are there. Of course, a lot of them are going to get killed. And then they have this, he's like a witch doctor, or he has like a witch doctor store or whatever in New Orleans. And He's trying to get a. He does tours on some kind of swamp boat, river boat, whatever you want to call it. And in part one, he's missing his boat because they kill all the people over there. I think all of them. He wants to get his boat back for because it's money. The boat he does his river trips and all that. So he's gonna hire some people to go try to retrieve his boat again. And he's gonna offer, I don't know what it was, $2,000, $4,000. And it's really cool because in his voodoo place or his witch doctor store, or whatever, he's gonna have all these. They look like bounty hunters. They look like hunters. They're gonna try to go over there, retrieve the boat, and he's gonna be like, "I'll give you 2,000, 4,000, whoever comes back with my boat." And I think the hunters that are gonna try to do the mission, I think there's like 5 to 6 of them. And then there's like, of course, there has to be one of the kids there that wants to go. It's like I think it's a guy and a girl, whatever. I believe they're gonna try to look for a family member that died in part one that was on that first boat they're trying to retrieve. I mean, it's cool. I like it, man. I mean, part one was cool. I don't have part one. I have part two. I've seen this several times. Part one is really good. From part one, there's a guy that comes out from Dodgeball, one of the tall ones, tall dorky one. Now let me see what you guys are saying. We can come back to this if we want. Dell said hi, and then Dell said life not been fun. Not for me, bro. How you been doing, Dell? Mexican says, have you seen the Halloween movies? Yes, I do. I'll go over them right now. I just don't have one. I have a couple of covers, but I don't have them with me right now. But we'll talk about it. Good to see you, brother. Yeah, look at this, Dell. They have me attached to a machine, bro. I have to have this machine all the time. And I have like this IV, look, right here. It's actually in my veil, on my vein. It doesn't hurt, but can't wait till they take it off. Let me show you real quick. I don't want to show this all the time, but check this out. There's a machine right here that gives me antibodies. Not antibodies, antibiotic stuff. I have to have antibiotics all the time, bro, for 6 weeks. Every day. That's like 40. I have 41 days to go, and I got to go to the clinic every day. Great movie, but on my TV on all time. Dell said, good to see you, brother. Good to see you, bro. Thank you for your support, man. We could talk about the Halloween movies. Look, check this out. This is what I do. Since I don't have the cover with me, Mexican, we will talk about the Halloween movies. I will write this down for whoever comes in, and so they don't be like, what you talking about? What you talking about, Willis? Anybody remember Different Strokes? Anybody that's my age? I'm going to write it down. So let's go. Yeah, yeah. We got requests from Mexican for Halloween movies. I will talk. I have not seen all of them, but I think most of them maybe. Okay, my bag's secure. I'm good. Halloween movies. Michael Myers, the infamous Michael Myers. I'm gonna say from Halloween. I remember as a kid in Halloween 1, going through the neighborhoods and stuff like that, looking at pumpkins. It's kind of eerie. That's the first thing I remember. Michael Myers has a mask, white mask. It said that it all starts because Michael Myers is young and he killed his whole family. They go over that in the Rob Zombie Halloween version. So we're going to talk about everything. Halloween, Rob Zombie versions, and the original Halloween movies. Oh, Dell says my dog been sick all week. I hate to hear that, bro. Hope your dog gets better. Mexican says I've liked talking to you all night, but it's 1 a.m. here. I've got to go bed. I wish you a good night, a great rest of the stream. Uh, hey, Mexican, are you gonna subscribe? If you don't want to subscribe for some reason, that's cool, Ben. We all got our reasons, but I hope you subscribe to my channel. And Mexican says, but I gotta go work, so I'll watch your videos about Rambo tomorrow. All right, thanks, bro. And I will get over to the other reviews. I think it was vampires. I will see if I can do a review tomorrow. I mean, they're not. It's not that bad, bro. I mean, it doesn't take that long. All right, Mexican. Thank you, bro. Thank you for subscription, and we hope to see you again soon. And there will be more people like next time. There should be. But my cat hit me. Ah, how'd your cat hit me? So good night, Mexican. Thank you for everything, bro. I hope you had a good time, and hope you enjoy my stuff, my live stream, everything, bro. Good night to you, bro, brother. Halloween movies are great, man. Um, Michael Myers kills like his family. He kills in the hospital. Um, Kills everywhere. Rob Zombie versions of Halloween I kind of like because they'll show you stuff that they didn't show in the originals. Scenes was pretty cool. I have not seen the last one. I do have Halloween H2O. I thought it was kind of weird because now they're saying in Halloween H2O that Michael Myers is a government experiment. Is that what I'm understanding? It gets kind of weird, man. I know reviewers that don't like Rob Zombie versions of Halloween, but I don't mind. I don't know why they put it down. I don't know. I like that they put extra scenes so we can see, because I think in part one, they don't show when Michael Myers was a kid and killed his family. In the version, they do, and then there's a part where they're transporting Michael Myers in Rob Zombie version. They didn't show that in original, so I like those extra scenes. I'm like, wow, that kind of what it looked like. So now we're gonna move on. If you don't know about Halloween movies and the Michael Myers and the White Mask, go check it out, man. It's really cool stuff. Cool stuff. Dell said, was sleeping downstairs. My jump up hit me in the face. So I went back to, oh my gosh. Hey, Dell, you still playing video games? Honestly, my buddy's still playing. Yeah. What video games are you playing nowadays, bro? I haven't seen you for a while. Especially as I was been in the hospital for a week. I just got out today, bro, the hospital. Greatest Follies, football. I saw this. I kind of didn't like it. It's kind of boring. There is a couple of funny parts. I've seen better. Dell said Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2, and Red Dead Redemption 2 online. Yeah, man. I wanted to play with you Red Dead Redemption 2, but I don't know if you want to play with me. I mean, to each his own. Some people not just to my friend, man, but some people like to play their games on their own. I have to respect it. I always want to play an RPD game or a police game with my friends, and for some reason I couldn't play, and it was kind of hard too. Imagine if I combed my hair, but I didn't comb my hair because I wanted to show you guys how I feel. This is Doctor Who Series 9 Part 1. I'm interested in knowing about Doctor Who. This has not been opened. I have not seen it. I've heard stuff about Doctor Who. I could probably watch this by myself. I don't have to wait to watch with my wife. I mean, I could, but I don't know. I still have a lot of stuff I haven't seen. That I mean, if I watch stuff she hasn't seen, it's cool because I got a lot of stuff. We got a lot of movies on Roku or whatever. I don't know if I ever get to this. Depends how I feel. I got a lot of work to do, man. And I gotta take care of myself, man. So it's a lot, and I will not play video games for a while. I think. I think I will, but I won't play that. I won't play that many. MacGruber, very funny. I remember he's gonna go on a mission. He's supposed to take some wrestlers, but they're like WWE wrestlers. Chris Jericho, like Ray Khali, I think it's called. I don't remember. That big dude, like under the giant big. I don't remember the other wrestlers. Maybe the Miz. He's supposed to take all these. Well, they're not. They're not. You know, they're gonna. The wrestlers are playing like hunters and stuff. But it's funny they go in like they're gonna go in a van, and then the van is. I think they make a mistake and they blow the van up themselves. It's like that's funny. Funny wild stuff. It's crazy, man. Because there's a scene where they put a celery up somebody's butt like twice for a distraction. It's crazy. I mean, I wouldn't mind watching. I need to watch this. Let me reach over here for my drinky drink, my water. Hold on. I'm sorry, folks. I forgot to bring my water over here. Time for a commercial break. Uh, they'll sit down and play with you. Yeah, I'll see when I can re-download Red Dead Redemption. We'll have at it. We'll have a good time, man. Yeah, I might have to teach me how to play because I don't play it that much. And then Dell said, "I love Doctor Who. What he was is great." Yo, man, is this that's the original, right? Let me see. This is the original Doctor Who. Hi, Tyler. How you playing Fortnite? How you doing? Are you kicking butt in Fortnite? Kill some people on Fortnite for me. Just the game, YouTube. I don't mean real life. Talking about Fortnite. This is original? Okay. I need to check it out and I'll tell you what I think of it. If I get time, bro, I don't make promises. I wish I could do it, but I gotta take care of myself and all this other stuff. Yes, sir. Hey, Dell, you don't play Fortnite, right? It's still my commercial break. My mouth is dry. I wish I had napkins here. It's Christmas. I found a napkin. Man, I would love to have a lot of people in here. That'd be really cool. I didn't post for this video today. You don't like Fortnite, huh? I didn't like Fortnite either until I started playing for my friends. It's pretty fun, except they just want to play way too much and it's a lot of drama. You ever play Fortnite? A lot of crying. You have too many kills more than me. And I died because of you. And a bunch of drama, bunch of crybabies, man. That's why I don't want. I like playing Fortnite. Maybe I should just play on my own or play with a team by myself. Let's see if I can pull it in a game or two. I can't play that much because I'm sick. I have an appointment tomorrow, but we'll see. No! Snap! Guess what, Dale? I have bought Far Cry 5 to play with Shrimp. We can. Dale? We like this? We tight? Guess what? We can play Far Cry 5 because I have Far Cry 5. Sounds funny to say. I bought it because I heard it was multiplayer. We can play. Let's get at it, bro. Let's see if I can just get through this stuff and then we'll play. So that's the day between you and I, man. Red Dead Redemption. Teach me how to play. I don't play that much. And Far Cry 5. I'll even write it down, man. Reminder. This is big, bro. But me and Shrimp had a falling. I don't know. You know my friend Shrimp. We had a falling out. I can't play with him because say it the nicest way I can because I don't want anybody getting mad at me. But you just need time away from people. You know, you need time away from people when you're arguing and stuff like that. It's the best way to go. Dale, I'm writing this down. Dale has Far Cry 5. We need to play, bro. We need to play, bro. We need to play, bro. And this is an old calendar. And it's only $1. No, bro, I already have it. You telling me to buy it today? I already got it, bro. I already bought it. We will play. I will look for you. We will play. This, Cat Williams. I love this actor. He plays a pimp. Pretty funny stuff. He's really funny, man. I recommend you see Cat Williams. He plays the pimp with a screechy voice, short, funny as hell. Watch this guy, man. I mean, if you like black comedy and pimp stuff, watch this. It's hilarious. Hilarious. Look, Dale, there's a movie from the UK. You know about this one? It's called Monty Python, The Meaning of Life. These Mighty Python movies, they can get really stupid. I can handle it. Some people can handle stupid movies. I mean, in the beginning, they have like two huge buildings moving like ships. Some weird, wild stuff, man. I'm not in the mood to watch this, but I may be in the mood to watch it later on. Dale, do you know about this UK movie, Monty Python, The Meaning of Life? British stuff. And I'm a fan of Benny Hill. That's British stuff too. It's really cool. UK stuff. I would have to be in the mood to watch this movie, but I would watch it. I mean, that's what I bought it for. It's really stupid. I don't mind stupid movies. That means I'm stupid, whatever. It means that I like stupid movies, not that I'm stupid. If you know what that means. There's Black Sheep. This is for kids. It's called Shaun. Oh, it's called Shaun of the Sheep. Out of the ball. Out of the ball. You see, it's making fun of Shaun of the Dead. That's what I bought it, and my nieces were small, so they could watch this stuff. I remember my sister was healthy back then. She had a car. She gave my little niece a ride, and the van had a TV in it. And then she asked if I had any children's stuff to show her, and we showed them this Shaun of the Sheep. And I was kind of like, I think she's too old for it. I'm like, haha. You watched that movie. I bet you didn't like it because you think you're too old for it. And she's like, no, I liked it. So that's cool, man. That's cool. Now I haven't showed a toy. So I'm gonna show a toy like I do. Nah, forget. Let's skip to movies right now. I feel like movies. I'll get to the toy in a little bit. I was talking about collection cases, and I do have one. I want to show Mexican when he's here, but he already left. Just go over collection cases. Either you want but this is different. This is Tales from the Dark Side. That episode's scary. Look, check it out. There's that monster here. I haven't seen them all. I used to see it as a small boy, and I forgot most of them. I need to see it again. I'm looking for the episode in here where there's a vampire. It's a girl vampire in a boat or something. Really cool episode. Awesome. And a lot of awesome stuff in there. I recommend it. This was from the mid 80s, I believe. Scary stuff, wild stuff. You like that's your cup of tea? Watch these shows. I may have bought this like for $30, possibly 40, but let me see if I can show you the back. I can only use one hand because I need to hold on to my medicine bag. Can you see the characters in the bottom? I can't point. Like, let me do my chin. That one. That's cool. There's a scary one up here. There's another one up here. That's a different monster right there. Can you see that? That's really cool, man. All these monsters. There's a little weird little baby kind of monster over here. The complete series. I recommend it. That's we're talking about cases, and I forgot to bring this out. Tico said, I'm playing with my YouTuber. What YouTuber? Well, it can't be me. It's another YouTuber. What other YouTuber are you talking about, Tico? Hey, and tell Timmy T I said hi. Timmy T, the singer of that song. One more time. No, it's one more try. One more try. I didn't know how much I loved you. One more try. Something, something. And then I can't. I'm living this lonely life without you. Can we just give it one more try? I don't know. I feel like singing. Y'all can throw tomatoes at me. You think I suck at singing? My super ex-girlfriend, this guy, I've been watching the 70s show. So he comes out in the 70s show as Kelso's brother. And Kelso's brother, this guy, I'm trying to remember his name. He dates Donna. But in this movie, I mean, he plays a really cool guy. He plays a really cool guy in the 70s show. Here he's more lame. He's more regular. And then he's going to date this chick that's going to turn out to be a version of Superman, but I don't remember her name. She's some kind of superhero. It's a funny movie. I would not mind watching this because I saw it once. There is a scene where she goes crazy with him, jealous or whatever. And he's in his apartment. She's jealous about something about him. She's mad with him. And she gets a great white shark from the ocean and she throws it into his apartment. Whoa, that's crazy stuff. And then there's a guy that falls in love with her. That's an evil guy. I mean, it's really cool. And then this guy hooks up with some other girl he's in love with at his office or work or something. Dale says, I move out of UK, move in your house. Yay, Dale! You can move in here. Why not, bro? You're welcome. You can come here anytime you want. It is a good comedy. This is more, it's kind of like about girl power stuff, so it's all good. Let me bring out a toy. I'm the one-armed bandit because I can barely use his hand because I have to be holding his bag, medicine bag. I will bring this out again because when you shoot it, it's battery operated, but when you shoot it without anything, it's just gonna make the sound. But with the battery, it's gonna make like a lightsaber sound. I'm gonna try to see if I can. Yeah, I got it. It has no battery, so it's gonna make this sound. Doesn't have a dart. It's a dart gun. Should have worn glasses. I don't want any shrapnel going in my eye. Hear that? When it has batteries, it does Star Wars sound. So I will bring that again. I will try to remember to put batteries in. Although I keep forgetting, but I've had a lot of problems with my mind because of my medical condition. I should have brought that table over here. The knife on the table. Ah! Dell said, please not shoot me, not mean chocolate cake. Chocolate cake, chocolate cake. Eat so much, you get a tummy ache. I got that from Married with Children. Probably gonna watch that 70s show. That should make me feel happier once I get out. And I don't know when I'm gonna do my next live stream, but it's cool. Dale, do you know Ronda Rousey? UFC champ is a collection. It's not a movie. She's now with the WWE. I don't really care much about her. I hate her attitude. She just shows she's a big loser because she started winning and winning and winning. Okay, you're a champion. You lose and you start crying. Next, you come back, you lose, you start crying, you give up, you go to wrestling. You're a big loser. You're not a winner. Horrible attitude. You should fight to the end, man. Start crying because you lost. I mean, it's hard to understand, but go as a champion. Don't be a loser. A champion is not about winning. A champion is all about not giving up. That's what I think about Ronda Rousey. And now, doesn't she have a kid? And now she's doing wrestling. Take care. Go home and take care of your child. They're gonna come out messed up if you don't parent them. Win chicken, yay! Then Molly Ringwald starting her live. She's really funny. I like her as Mary Catherine Gallagher. Superstar. She's best known for that. She's very athletic. She's very talented. Yeah, she is. She's up. This chick looks like she's obsessed with. She's obsessed with acting and comedy. Think she has a nice body. She's kind of pale looking. She's not that pretty, but I think she has a decent body. I want to know how tall she is. She's not a beautiful woman, but it's good. I don't like beautiful women. Women do not go well with being a comedian. It does not work. If you notice, a lot of comedians are successful. They are not handsome. I mean, they're not beautiful. I don't know what it is about it. That's just the way it rolls. Dale said, "What? Oh my gosh! It's Dale. Your 123 is your part of your screening. I was wondering about 123. Please not shoot me in that mean chocolate cake." And then Dale said, "Win chicken." Yeah, it's win chicken. And then Dale said, "Try what the Bill, great TV show from UK." Is a show called The Bill? Try watch The Bill. I will watch it for you, bro. If I find it on YouTube, let me write it down. Not this. What am I doing? Can't think. I'm gonna watch. What is it called? I'll just write the whole sentence because I don't know what the word. Try watch The Bill, great TV show from UK. Watch. Try and watch The Bill, great TV show from UK. Awesome, got it. I will try. Excuse me. Dun 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 dun. Holla holla. Dun. I'm just doing what I feel like, man. What was I talking about before that? I'll talk about Ronda Rousey. Dun 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 dun. Dun. My lips are so dry. I'm thinking maybe I don't have my sugars in control. I want to eat a cookie. Damn. Let's see what else we have. We're talking about something. You were telling me about that show. I'm seeing what I was off. I talked about Ronda Rousey, loser. Don't really care. I watch her matches and stuff, but I kind of don't like her. She ruined her aura. She's not a champion. She's a loser. You don't quit. You don't start crying because you lost. She lost before. That's what happens when you're prideful. When you get all the way to the top, When you fall down, it's gonna be very hard. She was at the top and she fell hard. Have a kid and then go to the WWE and wrestle. And hey man, they work every day. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. Did she not have a kid? I heard in Wikipedia she had a kid. She's not taking care of the baby. I feel bad for wrestlers because they can't take care of the kids and they're gonna come all screwy because nobody's really parenting them. Well, you're missing a parent. Da, na, 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 na. Holla, holla. I don't know how many times I showed this. Martin Lawrence presents First Amendment stand up. I am Batman. This is good. It's not Martin Lawrence. He directed the show where there's a lot of comedians that come out and they compete. Not compete. They just do stand up. He exposes them to people, and he made. I mean, it's really good. And I got it at the dollar store over 6 hours. It's really good. It's really funny. You should check this out. It's called Martin Lawrence presents First Amendment stand up. Oh my gosh, man! I bought this for a dollar at the dollar store. To me, it's worth the value of like at least $20. My opinion. I really enjoyed it. I liked it. A lot of comedians came out. It was really funny. And they don't stay for a long time. They stay for short times, but you get all these different styles. And they were good comedians. They're good. I wonder if no offense to black people, but I wonder if there's a big fat black guy comes out. Not to be mean, but it's true. He's really funny. He's really talented. Hey Dale, are you gonna go? Are you gonna see the Flash movie? Batman comes out and Supergirl comes out. Let me say it one more time. The Flash movie, Supergirl comes out and Batman. The old Batman, Michael Keaton Batman. They show all these superheroes that used to play Batman or whatever. Superman. They ruined it with that. I've already said a whole bunch of times. Go watch it for Supergirl. It's really cool scenes, very powerful scenes. Blew me out of my mind. Unique, beautiful girl, man. She's awesome. Dark hair, not blonde. They changed it. It's good because Supergirl's usually blonde. They changed her brunette. She looked really beautiful in a unique way. She looked cool. People that are boxing fans in life, man, can be hero. In the ring, a legend. I don't think too many people will be interested in boxing in here. Ba, 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 ba. No broke, no money. Come on, Dad. Come on, man. I know the feeling, bro. Ba, 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 ba. We were soldiers, Vietnam. Pretty cool. The first aircraft using helicopters. They're gonna go to Drang and go kill NVA soldiers. NVA soldiers are held up in a mountain. So it's gonna be a big battle and stuff. Mel Gibson plays I think a colonel. Sam Elliott. Oh my gosh, Sam Elliott has the voice of freaking like a cowboy, an awesome voice. He's gonna play under Mel Gibson, and they're gonna send the American troops into battle to go fight the NVA the Vietnam War and the Battle of Drang. It's a lot of action. It's really good. It shows from a woman's point of view, their wives and stuff like that. Interesting. I mean, they'll show when the soldiers die and they have to send a death note to the wives. I mean, kind of hard. Taxi driver has to do it. He can't even do the job because you don't want to stand and see him cry. I mean, it's pretty good. I liked it. Really good movie. I don't know if it won any awards. It should have. Two thumbs up, Ebert and Roper. I miss watching Cisco and Ebert, those reviewers. Full Metal Jacket. Oh my gosh, I love Full Metal Jacket. Pile. Gomer Pile. What other lines? Um, how they go? Is this me, John Wayne? Is that you? Private Snowball. Private Snowball. Full Metal Jacket. Yeah, we could talk about that. Let me write it down. We are going to talk about the movie Full Metal Jacket because Dale mentioned it. I do this for my buddy Dale. Holla, holla. Na, 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 na. Just making sure my bag's secure. Oh, baby, play me that country music like Grandma and Grandpa used to play. Tico, you still here? Tico, don't be a blico. Tico. Na 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 na. I'm writing it up here so y'all can see it. I love this movie. I should do a review on it. Full Metal Jacket. Like Dell said, we're in agreement. It's a great movie, Full Metal Jacket. The beginning is more about training, the training troops to go. These kids, you could talk, a lot more kids if you consider teenager kids. They show them like shaving their head. They're gonna go to. They've been drafted by the war. They're gonna get a drill instructor. They're gonna be in one of those places. I don't something island. What is it called? Something island. I don't know. That's where they train. Are they Marines? Yeah, they're Marines. Private Joker is the main actor. He comes out of Vision Quest as a wrestler. Old movies from the 80s. Full Metal Jacket is a movie from the 80s, I believe. I don't think the 90s. Private Joker is a tall guy. He has glasses. I think he's like 6'2". And they're showing him to training and all these people. There's they call it Gomer Pyle. It's a big fat guy that drill instructor. He names him that, and they start picking on him and just show him the trainings, the struggles, and all that to train. They get in trouble. One of them has a Foot Locker, has a jelly donut. It gets in trouble. They do a lot of training. Um, Gomer Pyle finally goes crazy because of mistreatment, and at the end, not the end, but at the end of the segment, he ends up killing the. He ends up going to the restroom. Um, what's his name? Joker. That kid Joker, Private Joker. He ends up going to he goes to the restroom, sees Gomer Pyle in the restroom. He has a gun with a magazine on it, like clips of guns to put in it. Drill sergeant goes over there. Oh, by the way, they call it fire watch. What Private Joker was doing, he had a flashlight, and they have to make sure everybody's asleep or whatever. He has a metal helmet. He's on fire watch. Catches Gomer Pyle in the restroom, sitting on the toilet. He has a rifle with a full magazine. Y'all know what a magazine? It's like the cartridge full of bullets. Uh, Gomer Pyle starts saying crazy stuff. He gets up. This is my rifle. Blah blah blah. He's going crazy saying stuff. People hear him. Everybody hears him. Drill sergeant gets out of the room and hears him. He gets out of there. He gets mad at the situation. Starts yelling, 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 and to make a long story, makes the long story short, Gomer Pyle puts the rifle in his mouth and blows himself up, or blows his head. Puts it in the mouth, blows to the back, and he's dead in the toilet. Sad enough, that scene of training, that's it. And then the scene starts in Vietnam. It starts with a song. Something boots be walking over you. Dum 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 dum, which is really cool, man. And they start off with Joker and a soldier in Vietnam. Of course, they passed graduation. They already graduated stuff, and they're gonna show their adventures in Vietnam. And Private Joker and this other guy, I think it's called Raptor Man. They're Marines, but they look kind of lame because they work for the newspaper. How can you be a killer Marine if that's about it is killing? If you're going to be working for the newspaper, that don't make no sense to me. So they're gonna send the Tet Offensive has started in Vietnam. That means North Vietnamese troops are attacking all areas of Saigon. So a lot of people are getting killed. It's a flash attack, kind of like Hitler's blitzkrieg attack, where they sent Nazi everywhere to kill everything real quick. Same thing, they attacked at the same time, and they're gonna since Joker's working for the Marine paper, they're gonna send Joker on assignment somewhere to go check out what's going on in the Tet Offensive, and they're gonna send Rafter Man wants to go on, and Joker doesn't want to take him, and the boss says no, you got to take him. Like request Rafter Man's request to go to Joker, and then Joker's like request not to take Rafter Man with me, and the boss says no, yeah, request accepted, go with him. Because Joker, he's playing like the big brother role to Rafter Man, so Rafter Man's more likely younger than Joker. They saying Rafter Man and Joker. Man, I gotta do movie reviews on this movie. Rafter Man and Joker, they go on assignment and they go to a base. They're actually involved in the Tet Offensive in the base. They get on gangs. Oh my god, it's really cool. They get in like some little bunker kind of deal at the base, and they shoot a bunch of Viet. It looks like Viet Cong or maybe some NVA. They're just running towards them, and Joker, Rafter Man, some other soldiers in that bunker. They're shooting out, and it's really cool. They're shooting at the VC, but the VC they invade the base by a truck. They blow up the truck, and then VC, NVA, whatever they are, enemies come running in, and I mean it's probably one of the best scenes in the movie. And Joker and his soldier buddies and Rafter Man, they're all shooting. I think they allow Joker to be in a big machine gun. Everybody's just shooting regular M16s. Really cool part, man. They shoot them all up, and it's really cool at the end. There's like smoke going out. One of the U.S. soldiers is limping from the battle, and they have a lot of cool part. They have VC soldier NVA. They have them tied up by the neck. The ones they captured. Kind of weird because I thought they killed everybody. And both to kill on headgear. Both to kill on headgear. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, true. Um, there's a part where Joker's traveling. He's trying to find his own unit. He's gonna, I guess, be a reporter for his unit, but he can fight too because he's still a Marine. After mental, he still kick butt. And there's a scene. Joker finds this guy from training, is one of his friends, cowboy, I believe, and they're in some like outside or some village inside the village. There's like little houses or whatever, and they're recuperating, they're regrouping, they're just sitting, chilling out. And this big guy called Mother is really huge, like 6'7", 6'9", comes to Joker and starts telling him bad things. You're a photographer? And then Joker goes, no, I'm a combat correspondent. Something like that. And he's like, I got something new for you. His mother says, I got something new for you. I'm going to tear you a new a-hole. And then Joker says, well, after you take the penis out of I can't say it, poop. Say poop, so I'm going to trouble YouTube. And then Mother goes, you walk the walk, but you talk the talk. Pretty cool. Um, So they regroup whatever together, and then they go to the city, start fighting. There's oh my gosh, this is really cool stuff. They fight in the city. All these things happen. They get interviewed by reporters, other reporters. They got a South Vietnamese RVN soldier comes in a motorbike with a prostitute. He's gonna sell her off to him. A lot of funny stuff I can't really say on YouTube. She love you a long time. The RVN soldier says, South Vietnamese soldier, the eyelash soldier. Good. She does good this, good that. You can imagine what they say. Really funny stuff. And me so horny. Me so horny. Me love you a long time. A lot of stuff like that. Feel sorry for the poor girl because the whole platoon they're gonna do her. They're gonna pay like $12, $10 each. And then Kyle goes, no poco boku. It's just $10, a lot of money. It's just messing around with him, cowboy. And he's like, she does a lot of this, and a lot. You can imagine. Love you a long time. They agree on $12 each. I can't say more because I don't want to get reported, but I mean, it's really funny stuff. It's raunchy stuff. They're all gonna have the whole platoon's gonna have sex with her. The whole scene is really funny. Uh, then they continue on the city, and then they meet a woman sniper, and this woman sniper's gonna kill some of them, and they need to defeat her, and they're gonna try to kill her, and maybe I won't give up so much of the movie. I'll just probably stop there. I mean, it's really cool, man. They have a lot of cool battle scenes, and it's a that offensive. It's more about fighting in the urban areas, city fighting and stuff like that. That movie need this. Where is it? No, I don't think I brought up the movie right. It needs to win awards if it didn't. It's a really good movie. Full Metal Jacket kid up. There's a scene where they're carrying another scene where they're carrying Joker and Rafter Man in a helicopter, and then this gunner on the helicopter is a side gun. He's shooting at random villagers in the bottom. They're passing villagers in the helicopter. He's shooting and they're running. That's funny stuff. Not to be mean, I guess. I kind of mean, I guess. If they, what does he say? The gunner, if there's a if they don't stand still, it's a loyal VC Viacom. If it's not, it's an incompetent VC. I don't know. Pretty funny stuff. And he goes, "War is hell, isn't it?" He's like, You should write a story on me." And then Joker asked the gunner, "Do you ever kill women or children?" He's like, "Sometimes." He doesn't care, man. Vietnam was a crazy time. I definitely need to review this movie. And I don't have to remember that many characters, maybe. But I remember I used to see it a lot. Snowball, Gomer Pyle. I don't remember the drill instructor's name. Joker, Cowboy, Gomer Pyle. Gomer Pyle, you deaf or something. And a sergeant drives him hard. I mean, I would not mind watching that movie right now, but I might have to go to sleep and get ready for my appointment tomorrow. I gotta put some of the stuff away. You got movies everywhere. This is Tupac. This is Juice. Juice is a really good movie. Tupac Shakur comes out in Juice. He plays a crazy guy because some of these group of kids they may do drugs, rob stuff. They're kind of like bad. One of them raps. One of them's trying to be good. They rob a bank, and then for some reason, Tupac playing that guy. He's gonna go crazy. He's gonna try to kill all of them. I forgot why. He just goes crazy. And it's sad because they used to be friends. And I don't know what it has to do with Tupac, but in the movie, in the movie, his dad is kind of ill. Oh, I'm sorry. Dell said it's my PS name. Bolt to kill on headgear. Awesome. Oh, sorry. I missed that. Awesome, Dell. I like Juice. It has a really good song. I don't know the name of it. Cool beat, man. I should play it for my friends at PS4. Excuse me. All right, man. I'm gonna wrap up the show. I want to say hi before I forget. I'm gonna thank Tico for being here. Dale Smithy for being here. Mexican was being here. I got a new subscriber. Hope to see him again. The guys that like my show and support my show and are in here, you weren't able to come on today. I hope you come on today. Shout out to Troy. Shout out to Shrimp. Shout out to my wife. My wife's gonna get mad. Okay, but oh, never mind. I met a cool nurse. It's a guy, or he was named Omar. Shout out to him. Hopefully, he comes in here. He could have been the Mexican guy. I don't know. He was really shout out to him, man. No respect, Omar. You're a really cool guy. He was the best one out of all of them. We just hit it off, talking and stuff like that. I can take my blood pressure, stuff like that. Shout out to Deuce. I'll do one more time. Just this one time, babe. My wife don't get along with somebody, but I'll do it. Shout out to Alexa. Shout out to Sweet Bunny. I love all you guys. You're all my friends, man. I love my wife. I love her. I wish she was with me. Hopefully soon. I just went through the ordeal to the hospital. I just came out. I was in there like 5 or 6 days, going on 7. I'm gonna go in the show. I'm kind of tired. I got an appointment at 11. I gotta make sure I get some rest and go to my appointment at 11. I have to go every day. I thanked everybody in here. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna shut down, and I will try. I will try to post when I'm gonna do another live stream, maybe on Thursday. I'll let you guys know. I don't want to say anything. I don't know. It's not written, nothing written in stone. Thank you for all you guys that supported me. Check out the video. I cried in the beginning. It's all real, man. It's all real. Sorry, it's a pity party, but I just my things to be honest. Some people are gonna appreciate that I spill my guts to you guys. Some people are not. I just gonna care about my supporters. I don't care about my critics. Take care. Thanks, Dale. We will play soon, man. Just need to rest up and go to my appointment. We'll see what day we can hook up and play those games, right, Dale? And thank you to Dale, Mexican, and Tico. I will see you guys later, and I love you, and I miss you guys, and I hope to see you soon. I'm back, and let's kick some butt and see if we get a full recovery and get things going. Love you guys. Bye. Kind of gay. Who cares? I'm alive.